Arizona, Winnipeg, 67-68 on the rotation here. We've got wow, Winnipeg, massive favorite, minus 230 in this game, 5.5 shaded to the under. Not much in this game for me. I'd lean under if anything. Winnipeg is buying in defense. They're playing great defensively right now, Winnipeg. Boy, I mean, remember this team we thought, where's the defense? Where's the goaltending? Same old Winnipeg Jets. First couple games of the season, Toronto hangs, 8 goals on them in the season opener way back in October. Is this team going to play no defense again this year, keep them out of the playoffs? No, they are right now. Their penalty killing's been great. They're buying into the defensive side of the game. They're lowering their shots on goal allowed. Connor Hellebuck just keeps on playing, just rock steady in between the pipes nightly for the Winnipeg Jets. So kudos to Paul Maurice. Paul Maurice is a good guy, smart guy. I got a lot of respect for him. He's one of the better coaches in terms of listening, coaches to listen to in press conferences. He gives you a lot of detail, a lot of insight. Great guy, Paul Maurice. Great to see him having success with this Winnipeg Jets team. Great stuff, really. They've earned their spot, one of the better teams in the West, and they keep proving that they belong there with their recent play, particularly at the defensive end of the ice. So for me, I'm not involved. Dana and Andrew are. So we'll go to Dana. Arizona, Winnipeg. His bet's Arizona plus 190 in this game. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding here. But maybe it is. Who knows? But Dana, I doubt it. But here's Dana with Arizona, Winnipeg. What you got, Dana?
Yeah, I'm really just looking for a reverse puck line with Arizona. I feel like that's going to be my best bet the rest of the way. I'm going to take Arizona minus 1.5 for the rest of the year. So I will be living under the tree in front of my yard. And you're right about Paul Maurice, by the way. He is one of my favorite guys to listen to. He really he gives you a ton of detail, but it's not it's detail that most people can absorb and understand. So yeah, you're right about that. But here's the thing with this, guys. I mean, Arizona is horrible, and the reason why they're horrible is they just don't play well defensively. You take a look at a team that isn't very good, and it always starts with defense. So at 5.5, I mean, do I think Winnipeg could get there on their own? Absolutely. I mean, this is a Coyotes team that just gave up 6 goals the other night to the LA Kings, and now you got a much better offensive team coming in with a much better power play, and all we really need out of Arizona is 1 or 2 goals, and I think that we push this over, pretty easy. This is also, guys, we want to talk about the intangibles, and nobody really says this, but believe me, this is a game that people in Winnipeg have circled and circle every year and have been circling for 22 seasons. This is the Arizona Coyote team that left Winnipeg 22 years ago. And believe me, the people there still remember. They're still out for blood. So if Winnipeg has a chance to really pound Arizona tonight, I think that they will have no problem doing that because they know that the people in the stands that they're playing for tonight, they know that those guys want a big victory. The Coyotes have lost 3 straight games, and in those games, they've given up four goals, an average of 4 goals a game. So there's nothing defensively that would indicate to me that I want anything to do with the under. I'm surprised the number. Well, I guess I'm not too surprised. I guess 5.5 is there because it's just, to me, this is a game where Winnipeg can go over the total on their own. But uh, we need 1 or 2 goals, and I think this game goes over easy. Plus, you're getting a plus money price at Pinnacle right now, so that's what I'll be on tonight.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. LA went over the total by themselves against Zona last game, 6-0. So, yep, Winnipeg's certainly capable of that with their offense. And one thing Paul Maurice did hint about is the penalty. There's some injuries that have affected their PK more than anything going into this game. Adam Lowry sticks out. Matt Hendricks sticks out. Brandon Tanev on the blue line sticks out as guys that they regularly play on the PK for Winnipeg. All three of those, or at least some of those guys, may not play tonight. So that could affect the PK a little bit for Winnipeg. Maybe open the door for Arizona to do something offensively. Now, is Arizona competent enough to take advantage of it? We'll see. But again, if to Dana's point, may not need Arizona to do much of anything offensively, and maybe Winnipeg can still hang 5 or 6 at least on their own because LA certainly had no problem doing that. And of course, with goaltending concerns as well from an Arizona perspective, Antti Raanta has been injured, so the crease has gone back to Scott Wedgwood for the Arizona Coyotes, and the Kings pulled a wedgie on him the last game. I mean, they just did whatever they wanted offensively on him. 6-0 in that game. Ronta's questionable, so again, check the goaltenders for that. But either way, Dana's on the over there, 5.5. Calgary, Chicago, 69-70. Chicago -110 in this game at home. Total 5.5. Shaded to the over here. In this one. Oh, Andrew's also on Jets Coyotes. My bad, Andrew. Let's go back here. Jets Coyotes. What's your play?
Yeah, I'm also on the over, and also the puck line's not really paying too much, but I can guarantee that one's going to hit as well. I think that, like Dana said, I think this is an opportunity. I think this is a real chance here for Winnipeg to kind of lay the hammer down on Arizona. On the entire season altogether, Winnipeg averaging 3.25 goals per game. Arizona, little bit, maybe just a little bit less with 2.29 goals per game. But looking at that head-to-head, the last 10 games, 7-3 record for Winnipeg versus Arizona, but the over/under has just gone 5-5. But in the last 10 games, Winnipeg averaging 3.5 goals per game. You check in the last 3 games versus these two teams, Winnipeg averaging 4.67 goals per game. Arizona 1.67 goals per game. Not looking too good really for Arizona right now. I think that they're just an absolutely terrible team in the first place. Anytime you really see a pretty good team against them, you're just thinking, probably going to be a lopsided victory, but you don't always have that opportunity. You don't always feel like the puck line's going to hit. You don't always feel like it's going to be too high scoring. But I think looking at the last couple of games here, they've either allowed themselves to get shit on, or they've been able to get a couple goals themselves, and it's still gotten scored. So they've been able to cover the over. That's pretty much the way I see it in this one. I think that, like you guys said, Winnipeg can cover the over possibly themselves, but realistically, I think we can count on. Arizona to at least get maybe 1 or 2, because they do have some talent on that team. They just don't have nearly enough to be a good, successful, winning hockey team. And look at their last couple of games here: a 6-0 loss to the Kings, 4-1 loss to the Stars, and 2-1 loss to Columbus. I just think that the trends point in the right direction for this one, and I think in good reason. So total's gone over in 4 of Arizona's last 5 games on the road, and I think that you wouldn't really think it, guys, but I think that on the road really makes a big difference in this one, because I would think either way I would be betting, Winnipeg. Probably I'd be leaning Winnipeg, but I think looking on, if this is a home game for Winnipeg, like Dana said, I think that making it a home game for these fans versus the Arizona Coyotes team, I think it makes the play even stronger. So an official play for me on the show, guys, over 5.5, Winnipeg, Arizona.
All right, over 5.5, Winnipeg, Arizona.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.